Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya is planning to enter into a strategy or a mission to take its police officers in Haiti to go and combat crime rate that is rapidly increasing and the emergence of gangsters as far as that country is concerned. This is an arrangement that is of America UN mission. And one of the revelation or one of the issues that is now coming up is that Haitian organizations have written to the United Nations and AU, that is the African Union, over this matter. And they have pleaded, they are praying that United Nations and AU to advise Kenya to drop this mission as far as taking its police officers in their land. And the major concern that is coming up is that this is going to amount to breach of the sovereignty and territorial stability of the Haitian government, because they believe that matters that are affecting Haiti needs to be sorted by the Haitian government or administration and not any other foreign force. And therefore, it is a back and forth affair. And the Haitian government has also claimed that how comes America wants to collaborate with you, United Nations, and take Kenyan police officers into their land, yet the crime that is committed in Haiti, the weapons that are used, they are coming from the United States of America and majorly a state known as Florida. And therefore, this is a question that needs to be interrogated and needs to be expounded on. That one aside, back here at home, we as Kenyans, we know our country very well, and we know everything that is happening here because we are the citizens, and therefore there is nothing that is happening behind the scenes. The question number one that we are asking ourselves is this: if, as at now, we are still grappling with our security, people are getting robbed left, right, and center. Today you cannot walk freely without being attacked by a gang of criminals, especially when you walk downtown. You will not be assured of your safety because of the criminal gangs that have regrouped, especially when you go to islands. Let me use this as an example. You cannot be guaranteed of your security if you are walking freely in islands without being attacked by a gang of criminals of 1 or 2 or 3, 5 people. And sometimes some of these things, they happen at the watch of our police officers or security agents. And as a result of this, many people are sometimes killed because of the stabbings, or you are hit on the head by a blunt object, or you are losing your valuables. Sometimes you get even paralyzed, or you end up becoming completely disabled. And most of the victims of these crimes, some of them have been traumatized, and some of them to date they are still in coma or they are in shock. And therefore you ask yourself that if as a nation, as a country, we are still grappling with our security, what is the audacity, or what is that, where is that authority coming from to take our police officers from our land to go and fight crime or combat gangsters in another country, yet we as a nation, we have failed to contain the security of our country? Question number 2 that is coming in is this. What is the safety of our police officers as they leave this country going to fight crime in another nation? What is the guarantee of their safety? Because Haiti is a well-known country, and the rate of crime that is committed and the types of crime that is committed in that land, I believe they are totally different from the crime offenses that are happening in this nation. And after asking that question of the safety, what is the preparedness of our police officers as they go into that land? Because the language that the Haitian are speaking is totally different from what Kenyans are speaking. Not all Haitians speak English or Swahili that our Kenyan police officers are used to. How are they going to communicate when they land into that nation? And how are they going to manage to fight criminals who are speaking in their own language, and you are a foreigner who has just landed in that country with an aim of fighting the gangsters or the criminals as far as that country is concerned? So it brings a lot of questions on the table. The last question that I would ask is this. If we as a nation, there is a disease that is known as corruption that is affecting us, that has eaten us close to destruction. Corruption is a menace that has derailed this country when it comes to development, when it comes to governance, when it comes to so many things. And our society is well known, and it is like corruption is part and parcel of our lives, and it is a daily lifestyle that we are living. How are these people going to manage to survive into this nation? Because they are used to what is always happening here in Kenya. This is a very big question that we need to ask ourselves, and if possible, we get clear answers. How are our people going to survive there free of corruption? Because, sincerely speaking, especially the Kenyan police has always been rated highly when it comes to corruption. And even of late, the head of public service, that is Felix Koskei, talked about this issue, about the corruption that is affecting this nation, and especially the Kenyan police sector. How are they going to manage when it comes to fighting crime in this country? So therefore, in short, this is not a well-organized mission, or there is something that is behind this kind of arrangement or strategy. I don't want to deny that Kenya is going to benefit out of this arrangement, because as it is said that close to 100 million is going to be given to our nation, that is close to 14.7 billion. Yes, it is a plus, but when you look into the matters that I've just talked about, there is a lot that needs to be done as far as our country is concerned security-wise. Today, the highest cost of living has also caused another problem, because there is too much increase of crime rate in our country, because young people, they are jobless, they are hopeless, and the only thing they feel is a solution to their problems is joining a bandwagon known as criminal activities. And therefore, a lot needs to be done as far as our country is concerned when it comes to our security As usual, you can leave your view or your opinion at the comment section. See you in the next segment when we discuss of something else.